It's about 9 p.m. He's waiting for me to go to bed so he can go to bed proper. I am feeling better. I do have a little bit of stuff, coughing once in a while. Not much left, and it's still infected, but not like it was. I've been just tackling it head on with everything that I can tackle it with. And I actually get up and move around a little bit, get that lymphatic system going, because you can trap all kinds of. Your lymph system is like a filter for your body. It traps diseases and nasty things, but you need to exercise it a little bit. You need to move, get some movement in. Maybe be under the sun for 5 minutes, some vitamin D from the sun, or move around, get the lymph nodes exercise a little, get that crap out of your system. That's what I'm trying to do. In 2 days, I watched Little Man, the baby, and I got to be a lot better. Today, I actually got to see Spencer. They dug up their little fingerling carrots, and oh golly, they're only about 3 inches long and maybe quarter to a half an inch wide. But that's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be that big. But what else did we do? Oh, I was going to get this area of dirt. I was going to put the new bags of soil enhancer on there. And I was clearing some of the stones off of there. Spencer comes around and he goes, oh no! And I thought, what? I thought he knew I was going to be planting stuff there. Apparently he planted a bunch of flower seeds there and put a stone next to where he planted the seeds. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't know. So what I'm going to do is I will put the dirt enhancer, and if nothing grows from what he planted, I'm going to plant some things there so that he thinks that they came up from him. I know it's dishonest, but I want him to know that he's doing a good job. He's helping Mama, and he's helping, clearing the dirt and watering and keeping watch on the plants. He has to know that that accounts for something. He'll understand. And they may not grow so wonderfully. One or two come up, that'd be good. But, yeah, I'm going to be putting the bag of soil enhancer on there. And then maybe go to the nursery next month. I'm out of money this month. I have like $150 left, period. So I'm going to try to say that's it. Unless I really, really, really need something, I'm not going to buy a thing. I'm trying to make my money go and stretch. And if it changes for the worse, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm more lucky than a lot of people. My son lets me live here. I did a lot of resting, as much resting as possible. And I wore 2 or 3 shirts and put the electric blanket on and put extra covers on. I wanted to sweat this crap out. Who knows? I put my head over steaming water for about 10 minutes today. All this stuff, little by little, is going to help me. I believe it will, so I think it will. I was going to make a blueberry pie, and I decided to go out and do Poo Patrol at that time. And it's a good thing I didn't have anything on the stove or anything, because that's when Spencer said, Nana! And so I went and talked with him. We hung out a little bit. He and Mommy and little brother had gone to someone's house, a friend's of theirs house, that had a bunch of avocado trees and mandarin orange trees and oranges and stuff like that. Somebody he goes to school with. A lot of people he goes to school with have money. Big farms, orchards, whatever they have. So he gave me an orange and he gave me an avocado. And we talked about, how things grow. He's learning about how things grow. I'm not very good with having things grow and nurturing them and stuff. But I'm trying to learn too. So it was good seeing him and good hanging out with him. Sebastian got a present in the mail today from Uncle Scott in Canada. It's a book called This Is What Snow Is. And it's told by a rabbit and a snow fox, apparently. It's all about snow and what snow is. I haven't seen the inside of the book, but he was happy when he opened it up. You could hear him jabbering. He's getting closer to talking words. He's jabbering his own thing. That's cool. That's fine. And at least, he can function. Which is better than I can say for some grown-ups that are like 68 years old. No, 78 years old. What am I talking about? Some of our quote-unquote leaders of this country. I try not even to watch TV sometimes, especially when I'm not feeling well. I just don't want to be so depressed that I don't want to feel better, you know what I mean? I have to want to feel better, and I have to want to keep the fight, keep resisting the awful, awful, awful backwardness and selfishness of a handful of people. Now, I don't want to think that all men are like that, and I know they're not. And if I were a decent man, if you're a decent man out there, I would feel very, you would just feel terrible. It's like these guys in government are making it look like all men are assholes, and they're not. Not all women are wonderful. Not all women are bitches. You have the potential of being the best person. You have the potential of being intelligent as you can be, and as wonderful as you can be, helpful and kind. A little girl held the door open for me yesterday at the store. I didn't expect that at all. And it's nice to know that somebody is raising their children to be kind and think of others. Be empathetic of maybe an old person that might have trouble opening a door or has heavy thoughts on their mind. And I thank that little girl. She was such a sweetheart. Raise your children well, as it said in the Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young song. I don't know the lyrics by heart, and I would hate to goof them up, but that's a good song. And know they love you. Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully tomorrow will be even better. We can all go upward and onward.